One. Yeah. Okay. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Shavadi, Vashkatya Deshataline. Shri Prabhupada ki. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Reading Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, chapter 12, the killing of the demon Aghasura. Tato. Okay, Tato. Atirishta. Svakrito. Kritaranam. Tato tirishta svakrito kritaranam. Tato tirishta svakrito kritaranam. Pushpe. Suga. Apsara. Apsarasash. Cha. Nartane. Pushpe Suga Apsarasash Cha Nartane. Pushpe Suga Apsarasash Cha Nartane. Gite. Sura. Vadyadarash. Cha. Vadyake. Gite Sura Vadyadarash Cha Vadyake. Stavesh Cha Vipra Jayanishvaner Gana Stavesha Vipra Jayanisvaner Gana. Tato Tirishta Svakrito Kritaranam. Pushpe Suga Apsarasascha Nartane. Gite Sura Vadyadarasha Vadyake. Stavesha Vipra Jayanisvaner Gana. Okay, tout le monde essaye encore une fois. Everybody tries to do one time. Tato tiri, no, I did. Tato tirishta svakrito kritaranam. Pushpe suga apsarasascha nartane. Gite sura vadyadarascha vadyake. Stavesha vipra jayanishvaner gana. So these Sanskrit verses have been written 5,000 years ago by the great sage Srila Vyasadeva, and we are repeating whatever he expressed like that. It's fantastic. Hare Krishna. Okay.
Tato drishta svakrito kritaranam.
Tato tirishta svakrito kritaranam.
Pushpe suga aparascha nartane.
Pushpe suga apsarasascha nartane.
Gita Sura Vadya Bharashava Jakai.
Ite Sura Vajadara Shavanyake.
Staveischa Viprachaya Nishvanirganaha.
Staveisha Viprachaya Nishvanirgana.
Tato tiste svakrito kritarhanam.
Tato tishta
Sakrito Kritarhanam.
Pushpe suga apsarascha nartanai. Kite sura vidyadarascha vadyakai. Stavaischa viprajayanis nihsvanargana.
Nobody there else?
Tato tirishta sakrito kritarhanam. Pushpe shuga asparasas chanartanai. Kitai sura vajataras chavadyakai. Stavais chavi prachaya nishvanirganaha.
Tato tishta sakrito kritaranam. Pushpe suga hapsaras chanatane. Gite suva vajadaras chavadyake.
Ite Sura Vajadara Shavanyake.
Taveisha viprachaya nishvanergana.
Staveisha Viprachaya Nishvanirgana. Ladies and monks.
Tato tirishta svakito kritarhanam.
Tato Tirishta Svakrito Kritaranam.
Pushpe suga hapsarasas chanartane.
Pushpe Suga Apsarasas Chanatane.
Kite suva vajadahascha vadyake.
Gite Sura Vajadara Shavanyake.
Stavaischa viprachaya nishvanargana.
Stavesha Viprachaya Nishvanirgana. Tata.
Tata
Thereafter.
thereafter
Ati Rishta.
atirishta.
Everyone becoming very much pleased.
Everyone becoming very much pleased.
Svakrita.
Sagrita
On respective duty.
on respective duty.
Akrita.
Akrita
Executed.
executed.
Aranam.
Adana
In the shape of worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
in the shape of worshipping the Supreme Personality of God.
Pushpe.
Pushpe
By showering flowers. Grown in Nanda Kanana
grown in Nandakana
from the heavens.
from the heavens.
Suga.
Suga,
The celestial singers.
the celestial singers.
Apsarasa Cha.
Apsarasa,
And the celestial dancing girls.
the celestial dancing girls.
Nartane.
Nartane,
By dancing.
by dancing.
Gite.
Gite,
By singing celestial songs.
by singing celestial songs.
Sura.
Sura,
All the demigods.
all the demigods.
Vadya Daracha.
Vajradaracha,
Those who played on musical drums.
those who play musical drums.
Vadyake.
Vadyake,
By playing respectively.
by playing respectively.
Stavecha.
Stavaja,
And by offering prayers.
and by offering prayers.
Vipra.
Vibra,
The Brahmana.
the Brahmana.
Jainisvane.
Jainisvane,
simply by glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Simply by glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Gana,
Gana,
everyone.
everyone.
Translation. Thereafter, everyone being pleased, the demigods began to shower flowers from Nanda Kanana, the celestial dancing girls began to dance, and the Gandharvas, who are famous for singing, offered songs of prayer. The drummers began to beat their kettle drums, and the Brahmanas offered Vedic hymns. In this way, both in the heavens and on earth, everyone began to perform his own duties, glorifying the Lord. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Everyone has some particular duty. The Shastra has concluded, Nirupita, that everyone should glorify the Supreme Personality of Godhead by his own qualifications. If you are a singer, always glorify the Supreme Lord by singing very nicely. If you are a musician, glorify the Supreme Lord by playing musical instruments. Sanustita Syada Almasya, Samsiddhi Ritoshanam, Srimad Bhagavatam 1-2-13. The perfection of life is to satisfy the personality of Godhead. Therefore, beginning from this earth up to the celestial kingdom, everyone engaged in glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The decision of all great saintly persons is that whatever qualifications one has acquired should be utilized to glorify the Supreme Lord. Idam ipum salm stapasa shutasyava, svistasya shuptasya chabudi datayo, avichyutorita kavibir nirupito, yaduttamashloka gunan varnanam. Learned sages have definitely concluded that the infallible purpose of the advancement of knowledge, austerity, Vedic study, sacrifice, chanting of hymns, and charity is found in the transcendental descriptions of the qualities of the Lord, who is defined with choice poetry. That is the perfection of life. One should be trained how to glorify the Supreme Personality of Godhead by one's respective qualities. Education, austerity, penance, or in the modern world, business, industry, education, and so on, all should be engaged in glorifying the Lord. Then everyone in the world will be happy. Krishna comes therefore to exhibit his transcendental activities so that people may have the chance to glorify him in every respect. To understand how to glorify the Lord is actual research work. It is not that everything should be understood without God. That is condemned. Bhagavad Bhakti Nasya Jati Shastram Japastatapa Apranasya Vadehasya Mandanam Lokaranjanam from the Hari Bhakti Subudaya. Without Bhagavad Bhakti, without glorification of the Supreme Lord, whatever we have is simply without Bhagavad Bhakti, without glorification of the Supreme Lord, whatever we have is simply a decoration on a dead body. Boom. Yes. We are dead bodies. We are dead bodies. Well, yes, at least we have a dead body. Body is always dead. Just like a car is always dead. It's moving when moving, living comes in. But otherwise, we have a dead body. But if we awaken, if the driver and the body awaken to his link with life, source of life, Supreme Personality of Godhead, then that's a nice decoration. And the body becomes beautiful. Prabhupada used to say that. Oh, these young Western boys and girls, they appear very sad and dirty and unhappy. But when they are engaged in chanting Hare Krishna, oh, they become very beautiful. Yes. Okay. So the theme, the lesson from this verse and from the purport of Srila Prabhupada is that everyone has to perform his own duty according to his personal qualification, natural, in order, but use this to glorify the Lord. I like to go back to the film. Svakrita, on respective duty. Oh yes, this is explained in the frame of the story of the killing of Agasura. Agasura, he was part of a bad family. He was a young brother of Putana and Bakasura. All very, not only independent from God, not only rebellious to his law, order and instructions for the well-being of everyone, rebellious, but also hateful of this supreme being from whom they had to depend and ultimately surrender. Yes. So they were hateful, and and therefore, in order to express their rebellion, their hate of somebody above controlling, because they wanted to control and to be like that, they wanted to do harm to the dear devotees of this Lord. Not nice, huh? Not nice. They wanted to kill them like that. You know. You will see this Supreme God. But everything is well that ends well. That's, everything is well that ends well with Krishna. Nobody can compete with God. Nobody can, since we are speaking about the dead body, nobody can compete with death. Death is mercy of God for those who don't want to become like Him, immortal, eternally happy, in His service, in His own plan. So nobody can defy death. So in this way, everybody has to, somehow or other, has to surrender to God. Either in dancing or is falling down dead. If you fall down dead without, recognizing our dependence and gratefulness to God, then we just take another dead body after, and we keep, 8,000, 400,000, 8,400,000 different species of body. Human beings, animals, trees, plants, all these living entities, they are within this samsara, this cycle, birth, death, old age, disease, birth, again like that. And if you if you dance, if you chant for the pleasure of God and dance with Him, then you, at the time of death, Janma Kama Jagvadya Puran Janma Naitima, at the time of death, you keep dancing. Prabhupada explains just like the tonnerre, no, la foudre, hein? Thunder and la foudre. Hein? Quoi?
Thunder.
Non, thunder c'est le tonnerre, la foudre.
Storm. Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt, yes. Yeah, so he says just like, you know, for one who think about God when he dies, it's simultaneously death, thunderbolt, and simultaneously thunderlight, you know, the light, you know, or the thunderbolt, you know, and all of a sudden you see the sky, wow, glorious. So it's like that, you know, you dance for God, for Krishna, and you, wow, Haribo, simultaneously. It's nice, huh? Yeah. And if you don't surrender to God, you die, boom, like that. And then you wake up in another body, I read yesterday, 7 months later. Well, it takes a little more. Sometimes it's the same. Hare Krishna. Anyway, whatever, you know, you take birth in another world and yes. So would you like to die forever?
To die forever.
No. Would you like to start again another life in another body, yourself, not you become someone else, no. You are yourself, and would you like to start another life? Maybe human, maybe a cat, or a little ant, or a tree, or whatever. Whatever body you receive, you will have to work for eating and sleeping and making and defending different ways, you know. Would you like to, when you die, to awaken in a new world of eternal bliss, knowledge, in association with liberated souls, and fascinated with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna? Yeah. I like to. Okay, it's interesting because in the verse we hear about all the people of the universe when this nasty demon Agasura was a snake, huge, 13 kilometers. He wanted to swallow Krishna and his devotees. When he died, when Krishna killed him, everybody was very happy. And it is said, demigods shower flowers from Nanda Kanana. I was thinking, yes, and here we are offering flowers from Giri Govardhan's gardens. And celestial dancing girls began to dance. And during the kirtan, the devotional dancing girls were dancing. And the Gandharvas were famous for singing. Well, there was no real Gandharva this morning famous for singing, but we tried. And our first songs of prayer, yes, when chanting Hare Krishna, it's it's a happy song of glorifying Krishna. It's nice, very nice. Oh, the drummers began to beat their kettle drums. So yeah, there was a drummer this morning beating the kettle drum. Yes, Yes.
Is that Mridanga or is it different?
Whatever, it's a tambour. I think kettle drums is like this, huh?
Yeah, I was thinking something like that.
Boom, boom. A few days ago there was a nice inauguration in our big temple in Mayapur, India. Inauguration of Srila Prabhupada's Memorial Museum. Like a big museum like that. I saw pictures, inauguration. Wow. Just all inaugurations now in Mayapur. Maybe in New Mayapur we should do that. You know, you had all the, first you had the girls, the ladies with water pots. It's auspicious water. Eh? Nobody can create such an incredible thing as water. So they were all with water pots on the head, you know, walking, beautiful ladies, you know, with water pots, glorifying the Lord. After that, there was a young man with kettle drums, you know, big drums round like that, you know, and big muscles, you know, boom, boom. Really, you know, you feel, wow, something is going on. Eh? But everybody is happy. Oh, yes, festival, you know. Ah, girls, water, men, boom, bam. And then after, behind you has the priests, the brahmanas, you know. Na 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 Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Jami. Verses after verses like that, you know. And then after you have the deities of Gornita and Prabhu. Big festival, like here, same. Just the difference is that they are happy because a demon, a bad person, doing bad to everybody and is dead by Krishna. And they are very happy. And we are very happy because Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtana. Because the Lord said, okay, this age, many people are bad. Yes, many people are bad. At least many people, they are consciously or not following bad people. Yes, very. We hear sometimes, like 5% or 1% of the population is owning, enjoying 95% of the wealth of the world. Bad persons, you know, so many people are in need, and some have, you know, they don't know what to do. They do stupid things with them. So, voluntarily or not, consciously or not, many people today, you know, 6 billion of people on this earth, or 7, most of them are following bad people. And the Lord, He said that He is supervising everything, and when there is too much increase, He, some or other, you know, because it is His property. This world is a property of God, who created it, who is maintaining it, will destroy it in order to start again a new phase. So the Lord is supervising, and when the inhabitants of this world, they go too much against His plan to help us to remember that we are not from this world, we are not from this temporary life looking for material pleasure for our body, which we are not, but we are part of God and the spiritual world. When people are following the wrong path, trying to somehow enjoy what is not really enjoyable, temporary, sense gratification, then the Lord comes and He puts away somehow these demoniac people, these people who are opposed to the real happiness and who engage others in suffering. Ugra karma. You remember the monks? Yesterday we read about Ugra karma. Horrible things they create, like atomic weapons, Prabhupada says. And these are not meant to bring peace to everybody. They will bring distraction and suffering. They think, I will escape, but no, it's not like that. But today, the long time ago, before thousands of years, it was expressed in the words of the sages of God, before even it was written down, that in this dark period called Kali Yuga, even as Prabhupada said, it was said in the darkest hours of this dark period, the chanting of the name of Lord, will be the weapon by which this demoniac civilization, cruel civilization, will be stopped, and some light, some peace, prosperity, and spiritual happiness will come. Yes. How is it? Krishna will come today, killing like he did Agasura, the serpent? No. Lord Chaitanya was predicted. Krishna comes, and his weapon was his beauty. He was very tall, very beautiful, 500 years ago in Bengal, in Mayapur. He was extremely beautiful person, very, very tall, very long arms, with long, beautiful hairs, and dancing with flowers and bangles and like that, with all his associates. And everybody was completely seduced, attracted, not only by his external beauty, but by what would come out of his heart, these emotional feelings for Krishna, because Krishna is the supreme attractor. Everybody tries to find, or naturally find something or somebody attractive to connect with in life. And this original attraction is Krishna, is a reservoir of all attractive features. So when Lord Chaitanya was chanting and dancing, he would express such a great attraction and indeed separation from the Lord, which is the same. And today, he said that yes, this is our kind Lord, Krishna, will kill this demoniac consciousness, make cruel consciousness, not killing people. Krishna will not kill anybody. Be peaceful. Directly, no. He will kill the consciousness. Those cruel people, they will meet the Lord Chaitanya or his representative, devotees, chanting, dancing the name of the Lord, and they will say, oh, well, at least they don't bother us, they chant and dance, Hare Krishna. Okay, and then they start like that, and everybody will become more and more peaceful, more conscious of the reality of this world and life. So drummers and everybody began to perform his own duty, glorifying the Lord. This is a real theme of the word of the purport. Everybody has his own individuality with some qualities, good qualities. Some are like, Varnashram. Some are good intellectuals. They can understand things and help to use things in the proper way. Some are very practical, how to organize others, because we are in a society and everybody has to be in harmony. For that, we need some leaders who knows how to engage everybody in a harmonious way, both for the person and for the society. This is Kshatriya. Some are other qualifications, producing whatever is needed for life. Something to eat, nice food, fresh foods, taking care of animals who are cooperating with us to maintain our world and our own life, especially the cows, because with the bull we can work the land and produce bread or chapatis. And with the cow, we have milk. with milk. It's such, nothing is greater than water, but still, milk is even greater than water. It's incredible. One is transparent, and you feel it's a miraculous creation, water. And the other one is white, and is so much different tastes, and anyway, I go. Tulsi cow ki. You went to see the little calf yesterday? The baby, yeah. Very, very peaceful, loving atmosphere. No. So and some are very handsome, to do things with their hands. And anyway, so everybody has some qualifications, and everybody should use that, or will use this, either for his own pleasure, or with gratefulness for the one who gave us these abilities. It doesn't come like that. At least we know. So there is two ways, priority and liberty. One is to steal from the proprietor and use it for us. The other way is to bring it back to the proprietor, who is very pleased with us, and who will say, okay, you bring me back my property, you can enjoy it with me. You can live in my castle, you can eat my food, you can work my property, and you can be together happy like that. But others, they say, no, this is mine. And there is big walls all around. There's dogs barking when you come, and if you just go inside, hey, what do you want? Fear or greed. Yeah. Anyway, we have to learn the art of using our life, each of us, and we are all different. We have some qualifications, some other. And we should learn the art of using it in the proper way. And the proper way is to first understand that everything belongs to God, starting with our own body. So, physical body, the subtle body, intelligence, like that. So this is a good start. Oh yes, everything comes not from nothing or nobody. Everything comes from God, and since it is His property, I will bring it back to Him. And like that, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that if you work like that, in a spirit of detachment from the result of your activities, you will be free from karma. That's very good, You'll be free from karma. You act according to the will of the proprietor. You use things for him. So you are not entitled to the consequences of your act. You will not take birth again. You'll be free. And but if you use everything for your own sense gratification, materialistic, then you are linked with your act, and this will produce another body, life after life, in different species of life. So this is different. I noticed a few verses, nice one like that. Yeah, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, Sve Karmanya Pirata, Samsiddhi Labatinala. He said, Sve Karmanya, Sve, one's own personal nature. Like yesterday we spoke, we are not a clone. We are not, all the same. We maybe have the same dress, but everybody has Krishna wants us to self-realization, our own personality. Mukti ritvanyata rupa swarupena svastiti. Real liberation means to swarup, means to develop one's own form, one's own qualities, all like that. We don't merge, we don't lose our identity. This is not a fact. When you become free from sense gratification, selfish, material life, then it's not that you become nothing or lose your own individuality, become just light. No, you become yourself as a spirit soul, part and parcel of God, who is also an individual supreme being. And like that, every soul has a very, it's fantastic. All unlimited numbers of spirit soul liberated, they all have, each of them, their own identity to serve the Lord, to please Him. And this is a spiritual world, and a magical world. Unlimited qualities for each living entities. Yeah, just like I think the snow, comment on dit, les cristaux de neige, hein, les cristaux? Flocons. Non, les cristaux. The snow on the microscope, you see, each one is not one same as the other. Yeah. And even in this life, not one living entity is exactly the same. This is total magic. So that means that everybody has to become himself is a service of the proprietor of everything. And so Krishna says that at the end of Bhagavad Gita. Everybody can attain perfection, CD. He can attain perfection by his own nature. You don't have to imitate or to become some different. Stane sita shutigatam manobir. Lord Chaitanya, he said to one man who wanted to become like him, like Lord Chaitanya. He was a monk, and this man was a family person. So he said, family life is not always pleasurable. It is sometimes, but it's a lot of work, and sometimes fear and pain like that. You are a monk, it must be so nice, and just nobody around, no work, chanting, dancing, and preaching. I would like to be a monk like you. But she said, no. You are a family person, and this has been given to you by God. It's not by chance. What you are is not by chance. So you have to use that for God. You take care of your family, and morning and evening you gather with all your friends and family, and you speak about, you glorify the Lord, you chant, you offer Him some food, and like that you will be as well, as good as if you were a monk. And the monk also, he has some difficulties. He has no support. He has no familial or social support for him. At least it was like that in India. He gave up everything and goes by himself on the road with his stick. But he is not alone. He knows that he has the Lord in his heart, who is a proprietor and who is guiding him. So he is fearless. He is ultimate perfection, because when we feel protected by social system, familial affection, financial security, all these are fallible soldiers. You go to struggle for life, but you help your soldiers, they will fall down, at the time of death at least, and before sometimes. So yes, and Krishna, he says, yes, by your own qualification, you have to learn the art of being yourself, but for God, for devotional life, for eternal life, not for sense gratification, and you get into the wheel of samsara and karma. No. This is a big realization in human life, and to act not attached to the results of one acts, but offer them to God. And Prabhupada gives a few examples. Education, austerity, penance. This is in a good society, good education about knowledge of what is the world for the scriptures. Austerity, don't fall down into this life is only to enjoy more and more. No, we have to restrain oneself, not eating anything, not enjoying sex life anyway, not using our body, anything, smoking, drinking. No, we refrain. There is some attraction maybe sometimes around us. We have to be a little austere, and by austerity you gain the energy. Goal of austerity, refraining, is to gain some energy. And this energy, instead of losing it, through sense gratification, you can use it after for higher purpose, and you become strong, determined. Yes. And penance. Penance means to recognize that our difficulties in life are the result of our own stupidity or bad things. And Prabhupada, and in the modern world, one has to use also business, industry, education, and so on. I was thinking when he speaks about the Gandharvas singing for Krishna, when he killed Agasura, and Agasura also saved, he went back to the spiritual world, special mercy. Gandharva was singing, and you have to use this singing power. I was thinking, of course, it's George Harrison, the Beatle, who went to Prabhupada and said, "Oh, I want to become a devotee." Anyway, he wanted to become a devotee, shave up and work like as a devotee in the temple. Prabhupada, no, you have to use your own nature. You have a special nature, not only a singer, but you are a well-known singer. So by you singing about Krishna, about God, you will attain perfection. So in general, it is recommended that if you don't have a very special qualification, you are the world famous singer, or you are the richest man in the world, you can do the thing. But in general, it's good to have association with spiritual students. Just like here, you can spend, a week or a year or a week, become a monk for a week. You can spend some time with others, spiritual students, and you learn the basis of how to use everything for God, starting with chanting Hare Krishna, your tongue and your hearing. But then after, most of people, they have their life in the outworld, in the world, and they have to, after having learned, they have to learn the art of using their own life for their own salvation, for their own happiness, by linking with the Supreme Happy, with Krishna. So, yes, this is an art, not so difficult. It's not so easy. When you engage in life and working and family and friends and society, today, to remember, each steps that, I have to offer that to God, to Krishna. It's not always easy. But there is a special astuce, special trick for that. If you chant Hare Krishna morning and evening, that's what Lord Chaitanya said to the Kurma Brahmana. this Ma mantra is very practical. We spoke yesterday how to make from theory to practice. This Ma mantra is very practical, and it is a special mercy, special trick for our thinking power during the day. If we connect with this very, very powerful sound vibration, transcendental, then because of the power of this sound vibration, and because it is not different from God Himself, then the Lord will help us during the day to, day after day, remember what I am doing, my body, my qualification, my intelligence, whatever, it's a gift of Krishna. And why is He giving that? Not to temporarily try to enjoy this material love, sense gratification. No, to become immortal by offering Him everything. I don't touch. I don't take it for me. And in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, He gives a nice comparison. He said, one who doesn't touch, doesn't take for him whatever he receives from me, is like a lotus flower who receive water, but the lotus flower is not touched by the water. Water just like that, like for us, nenufar. Same quality, not quantity.
Lily.
Huh?
Lily.
Lily, that's better. Lily. Yeah. So we have to become like lotus flowers or like lily. Like that. We live in this world. Somebody, a nice person said that somewhere in the Bible. We live in this world, but we are not part of it. We work, but we don't take the result. It belongs to the proprietor. And like that, we don't become contaminated by this desire to enjoy temporary, bad things which don't belong to us. This is an art, yes. And then, when Krishna explained that you have to act by your own nature, but don't take it for you. Offer it to me. And it will be simple, especially if you chant this Maha Mantra, the name of God, every morning. Start your day like that, for 1 minute, for 1 hour, for whatever you can. Chant and hear, and that will put you on the track of, yes, He is the supreme proprietor of everything. Everything is meant for His plan, which makes Him and everybody happy. And He is a real friend. Then, days and weeks and life, a whole life, will become very auspicious, very auspicious. Otherwise, you just waste your life, day after day. You just try, and I try, and I can't get no satisfaction. It doesn't work. And you try another lifetime, and like that, another species of life. It doesn't work. So Krishna explained that, and he said, when you don't take, when you don't steal what doesn't belong to you, you become peaceful. Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma. That's self-realization. You understand, you are not the body. You are not meant to satisfy something which is not us, which is temporary, the body. We have to use it for a higher purpose. Then like that you become prasanatma, you become peaceful, nasochati nakanchati. Whatever comes to you in life, as we explained yesterday, pain and pleasures, this is already determined. We don't go to we don't go to the pharmacy to buy, can you give me some COVID, please? Can you give me some cancer? Can you give me some car accident? No, we don't go by pain and disease, but they come to us naturally. We don't have to work for that. They come, like that. Not like that. It is a result of our past activities. And the same pleasures, you don't have to work for that. You work naturally, whatever you are meant to be, but you don't struggle to get more and more and more. You will not get more, you will not get less according to your own karma. So Krishna is said, Brahmaputra Prasana, Nasochati Nakanchati. No, not desiring or regret. Just go through life simple, in a simple way, using whatever qualities you have. You don't have them, you don't try to imitate or like that. Whatever you are. You are a man, just, you have some abilities. Usually men are organized and a little square. Use it for Krishna. Don't try to be a woman. Don't try to be over sensitive like that, and because it will not work, and you will lose your own qualification. And of course, different personalities, more or less. But ladies, don't try to be a man, or if you are a worker, don't try to do business. You don't work, and whatever like that. And you feel peaceful. Whatever you are, okay, we do it. We are not proud, we are not depressed, and we are, I received that, and I will go through life with this, and God will protect me. He will be happy to include me into His plan, and ultimate success, I will become free. Brahma, Buddha, Prasanatma, I will attain the stage of Brahman, freedom from pain, pleasure, birth, death, reincarnation, like that. And after that, at the end of this verse, Krishna said, Bhakti la Bhakti para. And when you become a little peaceful like that, not greedy, lust, anger like that, Mad Bhakti, then you can develop a loving connection with me. Bhakti means love. You can develop a loving connection with me. It's easy when you are not greedy, lusty, angry, And then he said, Bhaktyama Abhijanati Yavanya Shaspitadvata. After next verse he said, and you can, actually, yes, you can connect with me as a person. I am also a person, the original one, and you can know me, God, yes, but only through this loving offering, this loving service. Yes. And a nice, right after that, next verse, Machita Salvadurgani Mat Prasadata Ishasi Ankara Vimudatma Akartami. He said that, and if you work like that in your life, practical, you start chanting Hare Krishna, you go to work or to do whatever duty or you like to do, and you remember it belongs to Krishna, and I'm going to use it for him some or other. And in the evening you come back, read a little Bhagavad Gita. And he said, Machita Salva Durgani. All the Durgani, all the difficult things of life, if you think of me, Chitta, Mat Prasadat Kalishasi. By my mercy, you will go through life with no big problems. Sometimes we may have to go through big problems. This is our karma. Big happiness also, but big problems, and disease, death, old age. This is big problems. But he said, by my mercy, if you offer your life to me, to my plan, then I will take you as mine. I will free you from big problems. Tate nukampam susamik shamano. If you just remember me while serving me with love, all what you need, you will get it easily. Yes, and you will be free from all problems. Yes. See, loving atmosphere in New Mayapur. You see, it's nice. Yes, we go through life like that. So yeah, and yes. Anyway, it's time now. Anyway, this offering of one's own qualification to the Supreme Proprietor of everything is a great art. And because it is not so easy today to do, it was like that in old Vedic society, but because it's not easy, the Lord gave us an help, special help. Chant my name, that will really enlighten your consciousness, and I will take away the dirt in your heart, the anger, lust, greed, and pain, and depression, and ecstasy, so-called like that. I will make you peaceful. And during the day, it's a self-realization, a personal experience, Pratyaksha. Susukha. It's very joyous when you have some faith in the Bhagavad Gita or devotees or attraction for chanting, dancing, and you make the experience. Okay, 1 day, 1 week, 1 year, and then you see the result by yourself. We have to see in one lifetime. We are proposing to people, please come for a weekend. Proposing, please be a monk for a week. And Prabhupada said to Bhakti Swami, he said, just try this lifetime. You offer it to Krishna. You have offered many lifetimes before to, not Krishna. This lifetime, try to offer it to Krishna. One life, nothing to lose anyway. We're going to die all like that. So offer this lifetime to Krishna and see what's happening. And already a few people were not into Krishna story, plan, consciousness, culture in the West. Quite several people, they try to their best to offer their life to Krishna, and many are very amazed. Wow, it was true. Yeah, it was true. I went through life and I saw big problems coming to me, and whoop, I saw Krishna taking them away. Wow. And on the other side, I felt more and more happy to serve Krishna, to be connected with the real source of pleasure. And I believe, yes, I do believe what he says, that if you do like that, you will go back to Godhead, this land of life. So it's a very serious thing, as Prabhupada was justly repeating always. It is a serious movement, and it is authorized, recognized by real people, real saints. Many great saints in the past, at least in India, they follow this path of Krishna consciousness, chanting the name of God. All over the world it happens also. And it is very serious. It is not imagination or new. It's very old, Krishna consciousness, thousands of years, and it is recognized by great saints, great saintly philosophers, great humanitarian, godly people. So there's no fear to try and to give this day, this week, this lifetime to this mercy. Yeah, many have already tried recently, and they are here to bear witness that is miraculous and very nice. Okay, I go. Otherwise, yeah, we finish. Otherwise, whatever we have, we receive. If we don't, go toward godly life, offering to Krishna, chanting Hare Krishna, will be simply a decoration on the dead body. Remember, the beginning of the end of Prabhupada parables. So one dead body after the other, decorated differently. No, eternal mukti is Svarupena Svarastiti. Mukti Anjali, Svarupena Svarastiti. Just let's find out forever our real body and our real activity, serving the ultimate proprietor of all happiness, Krishna, and go back to Godhead. Jai.
Jai.
And let's give our blessings to Giri Govardhan Prabhu, who is very happy to go to India tomorrow, just a little fearful about, the trains, the planes, the taxis, the things, the luggage, and everything is going to be all right. Giri Govardhan Prabhu going to India ki?
Jai.
Hare Krishna. Okay. And the